It's time to take a look at the Zambian markets now, and joining us for that on the line is Mupanga Chilungu. He's with Madison Asset Management. Thanks so much for joining us, Mupanga. Let's get straight into what the market's been up to, because it seems to have shown extremely high growth over the past week as well as year to date. So the main question that investors have right now is whether or not the kind of growth is sustainable.
We do believe that the growth is sustainable and long overdue, with government projects such as the Link Zambia 8000 and the most recent national budget, which targets small businesses and encourages savings, should act as a stimulus for economic growth.
So that's some of what's encouraging. Let's take a look at what's offering support right now and the avenues that investors are starting to explore a little bit more aggressively on the local bourse.
Okay. All right. I think these tend to favor sectors such as the financial sectors as well as industrials, with investments in projects like the Link Zambia, like I mentioned, should encourage individuals, both individuals and small-scale businesses, to have stronger growth.
Also in focus have been the companies that have been releasing results lately. Zanaco's results were released. So let's unpack those, because this is in a context where we've had government and central bank interventions come into play within that market space.
Okay. Zanaco's top line was up 21% and the bottom line was up 27%. And it's trading at a PE of about 14%. The banks have been receiving continued pressure from central banks to reduce lending rates, and with the introduction of the cap of 18.25%, this acts as pressure on the interest income. Also, the exchange costs have been limited to plus and minus 2% of the mid rate. However, these challenges are mitigated by strong customer base that Zanaco currently has.
Okay, well, if we have to stack it up against Standard Chartered, how are the two faring in your books? Because Standard Chartered also out with results lately.
Okay, yeah, Standard Chartered's top line was up 67% and the bottom line was up 29% with a PE of 8.7, which still is a little low. Although Standard will not be paying any dividends to achieve the capital requirements, it is the best performer on the stock exchange currently, with an appreciation of about 50% year to date. The financial sector's growth is driven by strong Zambian economic growth, as well as the increased banking penetration that Zambia has. So although there's a lot of pressure coming from the government on the financial sector, we do expect a more solid and stable financial sector moving forward.